Manchester United have brought in a manager whose system could not be any more different from the previous manager. And yet the previous manager got £200 million to spend, while this guy, we're not even sure if he's going to have anything to spend in January, and we're out here sacking dinner ladies instead to raise some profit. You've got him now. Back him now.
Manchester United, get us relegation now. Because I promise you, if we go to the Championship, we will still be this bad. We lost to a relegation team. Wolves. They were in relegation. And because of us, they're not in relegation no more. We're getting passed around. We are getting passed around. It's a joke. We want to sign Cunha. He doesn't even want to sign for us. Yeah? Give us relegation. Every 3 days I am watching this team lose, 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 lose. Rename this club to Lose United. A broken heart every time I watch this club. We are finished. Infestation is real.
I give up. I give up. Yeah, I give up. I give up! 14th in the Premier League table. 14th! What the fuck? This is a fucking new law. A new law! You know, and I've just had enough of this football club. I really have. And I've had enough of captains like Bruno Fernandes, who are shit. This is a Wolves team, by the way, that have conceded 40 goals this season. The most of any Premier League team. Wow. We could actually get relegated this season, lads. Wow, okay. Right, we could actually get relegated this season. We're 4 points off Everton. This is well and truly the end of Manchester United as we know it. Wow, okay.
Just thought I'll come on here to say to Manchester United fans, enjoy the Saturday and Sunday we've been given, bro. Enjoy the weekend, bro. Manchester United are not playing today on a Saturday. We're not playing tomorrow on a Sunday. Most teams are playing tomorrow. We're not playing, bro. Like, the Premier League has decided Manchester United had enough. Going through defeats after defeats after defeats, so now we're playing on Monday.
We have got a goalkeeper that has cost us loads of goals in recent weeks. We've got a captain that's been sent off 3 times in 12 months. Okay, 1 got rescinded, but what's going on there? We've got players that don't want to turn up on 300 grand a week, 350 grand a week. We've got players that are injured on 250 grand a week. This club is broken from top to bottom. And I am as frustrated as you are frustrated. But I think sometimes it's got to get worse for it to get better. And we absolutely have to give this manager the responsibility to remove players and bring players in. And if we're trying to polish a turd, it's still going to be a turd. And I say it again, I said it at the end of the watch along. There's so many fans out there that scream and shout, and I don't think they've got a fucking clue about the club they support. I think it's just about noise and retweets and everything like that, because Ten Hag out, bold fraud out, and I backed Ten Hag. Some of us backed Ten Hag. He deserved the sack in the end. I don't back him beyond that. But
Do you know something that's amazing and will bring a bit of Christmas cheer back to City fans' lives? No matter how bad it gets, no matter how rubbish we are, no matter how many games we lose and draw, we will never ever be them. And thank God for that. We've won 1 game since October, including losing to them, and we're still 6 points above them. United have had 2 separate goalkeepers concede directly from a corner in the space of a week. Also, seeing Bruno Fernandes get sent off always gives you that little warm feeling, just lifts you up. Seeing that little rat just trudge off the pitch. Nothing better than that. Don't even get me started on the rest of them players, because 99% of that entire squad are absolutely terrible. And genuinely, probably 50% of them will be gone within the next 2 seasons, definitely. Wolves are such a weird side as well, because it feels like they should be much higher up in the table than they actually are. It feels like they win more games than they have, and they should have more points than they do. Another Matthias Cunha goal, and I personally, as someone that's still not 100% sold on him, but I'm sure he'll go somewhere in the summer. and maybe prove me wrong. I think he's a good player. I don't know if he can make that leap to the next level, but we'll see. And I mean, he scored directly from a corner, so Arsenal are probably already submitting 17 bids for him. But just remember, City fans, like I say, no matter how bad it gets, we'll never ever be them. We've achieved more than that little tin pot club could ever imagine to achieve. 100 points, 98 points, 4 in a row, domestic treble, which Sir Alex Ferguson said was impossible, as well as matching their European treble. And we've done it all fairly and legitly as well. No one can actually say anything, whereas they broke the transfer record 6 times. Never could be my club. Anyway, take care. Night.
United are so bad, it's unbelievable. How are you gonna call us set piece merchants, corner FC, Stunk FC? Oh, you literally score from corners when you, man, can't even defend them. Instead of focusing on us, how about you focus on Everton and them, man? You wash banter club.
Manchester United are 14th in the Premier League. Yes, you heard that correctly. 14th on 22 points. Teams have been relegated with the same points. Reading were 22 points at Christmas, relegated in 07 away. Blackpool, 28 points, relegated in 2010-11. Manchester United are more open than Bonnie Blue's legs. This is an absolute joke. I never thought I thought being sixth, finishing sixth was bad. We're bloody not even doing that anymore. We could get relegated.
What are United and City doing this season? United have now conceded from a set piece in their last 4 games. It gets better, by the way. 6 of their last 7 games, United have conceded from a set piece. Bruno getting a red card today, it honestly doesn't even matter because no matter what, we're going to concede from that corner. Bruno is very, very, very close to the sell list for United. I've said this for months. I do not think he fits in any position in the team really well. The only place I can see him is in the pivot, in the center mid, but even then, he's defensively a liability. He's not dynamic enough. He's not athletic enough. He does not run enough for one of those 10 positions. And now his chance creation is not even there anymore. Now on the flip side, if we look at the other half at City, normally I would get some joy from this. Normally I would have, I don't know, some part of me just happy that City are not doing well, but we're at the same level. It's just garbage versus trash. They have 1 win in their last 13. Erling Haaland is missing chances. Erling Haaland is missing penalties. No one on that team can buy a goal. And defensively, they're just as cooked as United. Can't buy a clean sheet to save their lives. Honestly, if I don't laugh, I'm going to cry. Once the pride of the Premier League, Manchester United, now City in their domination period, both of them, both from the same city, are suffering this season. Liverpool are winning this league.
Sell Bruno Fernandes and bring Matheus Cunha in. The technical difference between Bruno Fernandes and Cunha in the number 10 is actually crazy. Cunha's audition for Man United couldn't have gone any better. The technical ability is there. This guy's a Brazilian. He's a true Brazilian, not like Anthony and them, man. But this guy is a workhorse. And he's not like a workhorse in terms of how Bruno Fernandes is. Yes, Bruno Fernandes works hard. But you can say a lot of the time Bruno Fernandes is running on the pitch like a headless chicken. This guy does not lose the ball. He has the aggression, the strength and everything to run with the ball. The dribbling is unreal. But to protect the ball and not lose it is next level. Bruno Fernandes can physically not keep up and do that. Cunha fits into Amorim's style of play so smoothly. It's actually mad. He's so direct. He's so aggressive. He's just everything United is screaming out for right now. I'll tell you right now, if this guy joined United tomorrow, he is automatically the best player in that squad.
This man has genuinely just dropped probably the most complete and best individual performance I've seen from a Premier League attacker so far this season. He was absolutely everywhere, and I would love to see his heat map because he got 1 goal, 1 assist, he was tracking back, his link-up play was fantastic, his first touch was on point, and I just couldn't quite believe how good he played. It was a 10 out of 10 performance from Matheus Cunha. And if Wolverhampton Wanderers manage to keep hold of him for the foreseeable future, then I'll be really surprised because this man right here is a Champions League level football player. There's a reason why Atletico Madrid paid so much money for him, and Wolves paid a lot of money for him in the first place, but I can't stress this man is going right to the top of European football. He's only 25, he's got his prime years ahead of him, and he's started to add more goals and assists to his game and starting to be a regular threat on the pitch. If I'm Arsenal, I would be looking at this man because Kai Havertz, yes, he's a tidy player, but he's not going to be an out-and-out goal scorer ever. This man can be. He's got the potential to be, and he'll be a perfect fit for Arsenal without a shadow of a doubt. So Wolves fans, please let me know if you think he's going to stay, and Arsenal fans or fans of any other club who you think this player should join, let me know your thoughts in the comments because I just can't stress this man. Fair play today. Absolutely fantastic.
Man United has moved down the table, bro. You know, they're moving. They're moving. Don't mind the direction. They're moving the wrong way, but they're moving. Moving is moving.
And as for the City, bro, this is the first time Manchester is not blue or red. Manchester's just dog shit. Manchester is ass. Horrendous. But both teams, dog. This cannot be good for that city's health, bro. We need to pray for the people of Manchester, bro. How you have two teams and both of them are both of them are fucking ass, man. Ass. Big butt ass. And as for you, how are you losing to 17th place? How are you losing? How is your captain getting a red card against a relegation side? The loss isn't even bad. It happens, bro. How is your captain getting a red card against a team that's 17th place? How? This is the leader. The leader that's supposed to lead, bro. He took himself out the game, bro. I have never seen this before. What kind of captain is that? You have to change the captain's armband. Change everything, bro. Listen, you have to get rid of all the United fan channels, whatever, bro. Get rid of United altogether.
Manchester United fans, listen to me very carefully when I say this. Listen to me very closely. Whether you like it or not, we are now a mid-table club. This region between 6th and 14th over the next 2 seasons, we will be in that. Just accept it now. Nothing's going to change for the immediate. A clear out is needed. Players on high wages that aren't performing, and just simply players that aren't performing, they need to go. This is the team to build around if we want to be successful within the next 5 years. To be honest, I'm already quite numb to these results. It's kind of what I expect going into a game now, which is so sad to say. But the reality is, until Ruben Amorim gets a squad of his players, nothing's going to change.
What a day it's been for the hate watchers so far. Wolves 2, Manchester United 0. United looked awful. Truthfully, the first half was pretty poor. Matheus Cunha, the only player that was really entertaining or trying to entertain. Of course, Bruno Fernandes gets himself sent off. It's a silly challenge. Is it slightly unfortunate? Maybe. But he gives the referee the opportunity to send him off with that, and it probably is a second yellow. Bruno Fernandes now missing 2 games because that's the second red card of the season for him. So he'll miss Newcastle at home and Liverpool away. And then this, the Olympico. A word that some people hadn't heard of until a couple of weeks ago. They learned about the word Olympico because Manchester United conceded directly from a corner. That time it was Bayindir. This time it's Onana. Same result. I mean, conceding directly from a corner twice in the space of 3 games with 2 different goalkeepers is unbelievable. And then Wolves wrapped it up in the 99th minute to make it 2-0. Obviously, United had committed bodies forward. They broke on them. Cunha did all of the work, set up Hwang, and that was all she wrote. If, by the way, today was some sort of interview for Matheus Cunha as a left forward compared to Bruno Fernandes, who's doing it currently, well, yeah, I mean, the difference in the 2 games that they had, wow. That incredibly leaves Manchester United in 14th position in the league. 22 points. They're now behind West Ham. And when you look at how miserable West Ham fans are, I think that says it all. For Wolves, they dragged themselves out of the relegation zone.
People saying Amorim out already. You guys are idiots. It is the players. 14th place in the league. Newcastle and Liverpool next. So that's 2 losses because we've got Noah Ugarte and Bruno for those games against Newcastle. Because today we got rinsed by Wolves. It's the Cunha show. He's a Man United fan. He wants the movie past the edition because he's a level ahead of everybody in our team. That was a totally pathetic, spineless performance from Manchester United. Amorim's been in the door a month and they're already letting him down. Mentally frail. Physically levels below. Technically levels below. The recruitment needs sorting out. We've got to get it in 2025, spot on under Amorim. Wing-backs, we don't have any. Ahmad's our best wing-back, he's also our best 10. We recruit full-backs into 10, not wing-backs. Ugarte's our only midfielder with legs. Best player today. Hoyland's starved of service, but he's still got to provide more of his hold-up. Defending, shocking, mistake-prone. When we do create chances, we miss. We don't do much in attack. The squad is horrific. The ref was shocking, but we didn't deserve anything out of that game, so I can't even blame the ref who did everything to help Wolves. Bruno was silly. Mazraoui at right centre-back, Euro at central centre-back, Maino, Ugarte, Ahmad. Probably the only 5 players in the squad that I wouldn't take money for in the summer.
Manchester City has won 1 in their last 13 games in all competitions, and I can't enjoy that. Do you know how terrible your team has to be for you to not be able to clown Manchester City at the moment? Manchester United are 14th in the Premier League. We've lost 2-0 to Wolves, 3-0 to Bournemouth at Old Trafford. Those are 5 goals conceded in 2 games against Bournemouth, which arguably they are having a good season, but Wolves, who've literally got the worst defense in the league this season. I think they're still in the relegation spots. We are 14th. This is supposed to be one of the happiest times as a Manchester United fan, and particularly if you are a Manchester United fan that actually supported the club during the Sir Alex Ferguson era. If you grew up and you saw what Pep Guardiola and Barcelona did to United in 2009 and 2011, this means a lot to you. I can't enjoy it. And I am not going to do some sort of post-match analysis on that match, because what really is there to be said about 10 players taking a dump on the field at the same time for the fans of that club to see. I will, however, say that as long as Bruno Fernandes is the captain of this football club, we will continue to struggle and we will continue to perish. Because these players are bang average, abysmal, and just couldn't care less, man. I don't know. This season is a write-off.
5 things we learned about Manchester United losing to Wolves. We are finished and we need to get relegated. I don't care. This club is rubbish and rotten. We are finished. We are dusted. There is no saving this team, and I'm done watching this garbage every day. You're telling me in December we have to watch a game every 3 days? Once every 3 days we need to watch a game of football? Nah. I take that back. I do not want to even watch this team no more. I do not want to watch Manchester United no more, because clearly, bro, every 3 days they are ruining my happiness. I have no time to see a Manchester United game, a result of us losing, and the next day I wake up to me thinking about the game, trying to recover from the game, and then the day after watching the same thing over and over again. Over and over again, we laugh at Manchester City, but we forget that both Manchester are rubbish. We are an absolute joke of a football club. This club needs to be gone. Yeah, rotten, gone, bye. I'm sick and tired of this, and I'm not doing this no more. I'm finished. Finished.
Ruben Amorim completely blanks Bruno Fernandes. And you know what? Good, because Bruno, you let your team down today. Listen, everyone knows my thoughts on Bruno Fernandes. He's still a very good player. I massively rate him. But what he did today is disgraceful. You know you're on a yellow. Don't dive in again. And Ruben Amorim's not having it. He's already dealt with Rashford and Garnacho, who've had issues in the past, and he won't have it from his captain. Absolute disgrace. Well done, Ruben Amorim, blanking Bruno Fernandes.
Now, football. English Premier League. Manchester United 0. Oh God, have mercy upon us. Kakwago.